What's going on, guys? How you doing? This is the comments section. From the comments section number 2. Wow. The Dionysus AIS, what's happening? I think Justin, his fairness criticisms of Rush, they weren't infallible and put out some less than stellar material, which is understandable given their absurdly long career. But they still managed to prove themselves as the greatest rock band of all time, in my opinion, of course. There you go. Wow, fairness all around. I mean, maybe it was an absurdly long career, probably considering so many bands that stop after whatever, 10, 15, 20 years, and also have lineup changes. That's the other incredible thing about this band, is that they had one lineup change right at the beginning, and then that was it. I mean, it's basically been the same band the entire time, pretty much. It's almost like people don't think about the Beatles that way also, you know, in terms of, what was his name? Was that Pete Best? Or am I thinking, is that a different band? I don't remember. I don't think about these things that often, so I'm just kind of like, it's back here somewhere. Hopefully I pulled the right file and it comes out my mouth correctly. Yeah, that's another incredible thing about him. Yeah, amazing. Anyways, all right. Comment section number 2. Brad Hart 6487. What's happening, buddy? All right, thanks, Justin. I am a fan of the band. Yeah, I mean, that's obvious. That's obvious. I just don't have a lot of patience for the extreme hero worship. See, that's a better way of saying it. In the last comment section, I was thinking of like all the sexual things. I can't, I don't want to say it. I just don't like, I have no way of saying what I'm thinking without it, without it being like that. Just like the extreme, like, yeah, the hero worship where you're just so gawking over somebody else. It's just that you're like blind to it. It's kind of weird to me. I just don't have a lot of patience for the extreme hero worship stuff that some people have about them, particularly Peart. When I got into the band when I was 11 or 12, I thought of Peart as a godlike creature, but you grow and start hearing how many astounding players there are in the world, especially when you play yourself, and it gives you so much needed perspective. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's enough talent to go around, even though it seems like it's so concentrated in specific people. And that can be accurate, but really, like, people have things to offer. And sometimes it's super obvious, and other times, you know, you kind of have to, like, it's taste. You know, it's like, I'm saying this, sometimes I explain things terribly. It's like some people are just so incredible that, like, everybody or a majority or many people get it, like, immediately, and they're just like, wow, this person is exceptional. And then other people, it's kind of like you have to warm up to them, or you have to, like, dig a little bit deeper. Like, you may think, like, okay, they're obviously good, like, they don't suck, but then you kind of, like, as you dig more, you find what's really special about them. And like, oh no, they're really good at this, or really good at whatever it is. I would say that's probably the majority. And some people, you know, like, they just have that one thing that gets them what people would probably call 15 minutes of fame kind of thing. And that's it. You know, whether that's just because that's all that was there, kind of like Jack Black was talking about lightning in a bottle, and they just kept on, or whatever he was saying in Beyond the Lighted Stage, remember? And Rush just kept on coming with it, basically. Yeah, anyways, it's all good. Okay, Joe 77806, what's happening? This is my favorite reaction channel. It's a music channel, but thank you. Yes, I mostly do reactions. Now I'm reacting to comments. Amazing, to reactions. Incredible. I hope above all that you're still having fun doing these videos despite the occasional negative comments. Even I get mad at you sometimes, but I understand you're just doing your best. You can't help it when you're wrong. Okay, I have an idea for a new t-shirt slogan. My favorite album is Hold Your Fire. I definitely won't be buying one, but I hope to see you wearing it soon. Yeah, probably not. But yes, thank you for the input. Thank you for the input. Yeah, and this is a music channel. It's just when I was only doing music stuff, like bass playing and stuff, nobody gave a shit about the channel. You only care when I start, you know, putting on other people's and other bands' music and critiquing or whatever. Well, the critiquing people don't like unless it's positive. There's that. Anyways, I'm just joking around. Yeah, of course, it's great. I mean, look at all the people that have come in and that I know, right? You guys know me and that I know you, kind of thing. It is cool. It's super cool. You know, the community aspect. And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this, the comments section, because to me, it's like, and that's one of the reasons why I have, since the beginning, went in and hearted every single one of your comments, and also I'm reading them. I'm not just like machine like heart. You know that because if there's something in there that I have to respond to, I respond. You know, unless I just don't have a response. But 9 out of 10 times, I'm going to respond. It's because I'm trying to build the community. And it's been happening, right? It's happened. You're here. Right now, it's super a Rush community. And that's fine. But you're also into other music. It's not just that. That's why I'm like, yeah, when Rush stuff is done, it'll be fine. Because there's tons of other music out there. And you guys, that's how I think of it. It's not just like, it's like a collection of people that like music. Right now, it's a collection of people that happen to like Rush. That's like one of their bands. But again, like I said, one of them. So it's just, but you're into music. That's like the main part. You're into music. So that's why it's like, I'm not just like boxing myself into like, I'm a reaction channel. It's really not. To me, it's not. I know that may seem ridiculous and like delusional to viewers, especially right now, potentially. But like, I have so many videos that are not, that's like me playing in bands, me playing bass and stuff like that. That's like all the channel was for since the beginning, up until 1.5 years ago. So anyways, cool. All right. Infamous Gary Lagstrom. What's going on? Subdivisions. Once again, is Alex singing or is it Memorex? That's freaking funny. All right, Natural Science. Mark BE9MQ. What's happening? Very cool. The most endangered species, the honest man. A foreshadowing of JP. Wow. Wow. Flattered. All right. I don't think I've seen this name before. Old, Gold, and Black One. What's going on? How you doing? Welcome. If I haven't, I feel like I haven't seen your name before. Dreamline. It's perfectly fine to have questions about Rush. I mean, up to the point Neil joined anyway. And advice against asking questions about anything after that. That's hilarious. That's funny. That's a great comment. And if you're not new here, I'm sorry. I don't know why I don't recognize your name. Also, maybe you change your name. People change their names sometimes. And also, if you are new, you're fitting right in. You're fitting right in. That's a fantastic comment. Coco Bubenstein. Coco Bubenstein. Comments number 2. I'm going to hold my breath until you start being nicer. Oh boy. Oh boy. I know you're joking around. It might take forever. R.I.P. Just kidding. Okay, and here's this other thing. I got this email the other day, and I'm like, I really wanted to respond to it and just like take my trolling to the next level. I really wanted to, but then I was like, you know what? He's talking about kids. I don't want anything weird to come back at me, like, because kids, you know, I shouldn't, you know, sometimes I think before I speak. Sometimes, not all the time. Definitely not all the time, but sometimes I think before I speak. Yeah, look at this. Interested in lacrosse lessons for my kids. Hello, I would love to enroll my kids for lacrosse lessons. Where are you located, please? Best regards, Ben. Is this one of you guys trolling or something? I didn't recognize, you know, I mean, I blacked out their name. I'm not trying to, you know, it's not like that, but I'm just like, I think you have the wrong person. And my wife's made some lovely photos. Here they are. Just in case you wanted to have, you know, an imagination. Isn't that hilarious? I did used to play sports. I played sports when I was a kid, and I played music. And then when I went to high school, that's where I kind of chose. Okay, which one am I doing? I need to focus on one and not the other. And I focused on music. So my freshman year of high school was the last year I did any sports. That was it. Before that, I played soccer and I played baseball. Baseball is what I was really into. I was into the Yankees. Growing up in New Jersey, I was into Yankees. I played first base. You know, I was super into, you know, like Don Mattingly and those Yankees, right? Wade Boggs, Paul O'Neill, all those cats. Anyways, the 90s. I remember the strike in 94, right? It was 94, right? It wasn't 93. It was 94, right? I remember all that. Being a kid, playing baseball. Yep. Super cool. Okay, so amazing. Wow, this is a way shorter one. It's the last one started getting long because it had more rants. You know, you never know. Some have rants that take it to 20 minutes. Some don't. It's okay. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. I'm glad you're liking this series. It's fun.